What's going on, guys? Coming at you today with another video for the First Descendant. The Season 1 update announcement just dropped, and there's a lot of new information to go over. Let's get into this. Season 1, titled Invasion, will feature a brand new episode alongside the Invasion events. It will include a new Descendant, Hailey Scott, ultimate version of Freyna, new ultimate weapons, a new intercept battle, and a season-exclusive progression system called the Inversion Reinforcement. It will be released across 3 different updates starting August 29th. The Invasion event itself will occur daily in 2 of the Hard Infiltration Operation dungeons. Simply select Infiltration Operation or Invasion to participate. The event can only be completed twice daily per dungeon. Infiltration Operations is the group version, and Invasion is the solo version. Invasion dungeons will put your skills and wits to the test. To hold back the Descendants, Corel has built a defense system with different mechanisms for each legion. These dungeons are solo challenges that feature different routes, puzzles, and strategies from the normal infiltration operations, where your objective is to fend off the invasion as quickly as possible. The Inversion Enforcement progression system states the Descendants have experienced a change in their arcade due to interacting with the Ironhearts multiple times. Their arcade began to draw energy from the destroyed Ironheart. Embracing this energy as a source of strength, the Descendants can now gain new abilities through the Inversion Reinforcers, which are Hunt, which improves the Descendants' basic stats, Attribute, which improves the Descendants' attribute resistance, Recovery, which improves the Descendants' recovery, Survival, which gives a defense buff that activates under certain conditions, and Season, which gives an effect that is useful for Invasion Dungeon. This progress system only lasts for this season. You can learn these effects by using Ironheart particles, which can be earned via the Invasion Dungeon or the solo. You can choose 3 effects at one time, and once you unlock all 4 effects in a line, you gain that line's collection effect. Collection effects are passives that are always applied during the season. This means that if you unlock all of the Inversion Reinforcement effects, you could utilize your 3 selected effects and the 5 passive collection effects all at the same time to massively boost your stats. Also included are 2 new ultimate weapons. The Excava is a powerful and versatile assault rifle, which will also be acquirable as a free Battle Pass reward. The Excava charges voltage when attacking enemies and then uses that charged voltage to fire grenades. Then we have the Frost Watcher, which is a scout rifle that is acquired through gameplay and was clearly designed with Hailey in mind. It reduces an enemy's chill resistance and increases your chill skill damage each time you hit an enemy at long range. Speaking of Hailey, that brings us to our new Descendant, Hailey Scott. A sniper with the chill attribute is being added. I have a video showcasing her and a breakdown of her abilities that I will link in the description below for those that are interested. Along with Hailey, we are getting Ultimate Freyna and Freyna's exclusive Descendant story. If you're interested in Ultimate Freyna or her story, I cover more on that in the Hailey breakdown and Ultimate Freyna video linked in the description below for those that are interested. A new intercept battle is being added, Deathstalker. Deathstalker emerges from the darkness and unleashes attacks based on poison and fear. Stalking the Descendants in the darkness of the void, Deathstalker is more formidable than any other Colossus you've intercepted. You must jump back into the void to protect Ingress from this menace, solve the mystery shrouded in the dark, and intercept the Deathstalker. Later on in Update 3, they are releasing the highest difficulty infiltration operations. It's a proving ground to test and polish your optimized builds, form a team, or challenge yourself to more difficult infiltration operations in public matchmaking. Prove the strength of the Descendants and acquire loot that can only be obtained within these more difficult versions of the operations. Now, during this Season 1, they are also releasing a merchant called ETA-O. He's a mysterious new merchant that will appear in Albion. Every time he visits, he shows up with a variety of products that can only be purchased with exclusive seasonal currency. With each visit, he brings different products, which can include blueprints for Descendants and ultimate weapons. Also, some hard-to-find consumables, so make sure you don't miss out whenever he's in town. Here is a full breakdown of the 3 updates coming in Season 1. August 29th, we have Hailey and her skins, the Invasion Dungeons, the Inversion Reinforcement, the Invasion Season Battle Pass, and the Excava Ultimate Weapon. September 26th, we have the new Intercept Battle for Deathstalker, the Frost Watcher Ultimate Weapon, new Ultimate Skins, and Ultimate Descendant exclusive spawn effects. October 30th brings us Ultimate Freyna, her exclusive story, and her ultimate mods, as well as Hailey mods, new ultimate mods, the highest difficulty infiltration operations I mentioned earlier, and ETA-O, the exclusive new merchant. Now, this update is not just about Invasion. It also includes various improvements and character balancing. One of the biggest improvements here is the Void Fragment and Fusion Reactor loop. Now, doing one Void Fragment on hard grants you enough Void Shards to use the Fusion Reactor once. The amount of Void Shards rewarded via special operations have been increased, and Void Shards required for Fusion Reactors have been consolidated into a single type, meaning that the same Void Shards will drop from both the Void Fragments and the Fusion Reactor within the same battlefield. This change enhances the convenience of farming Void Shards and optimizes the monster placement for representative Void Fragments of each attribute. Finally, the Fusion Reactors now require Void Shards when using the reconstructed device instead of at the start of the mission, which ensures that you don't accidentally waste shards if you accidentally enter the Fusion Reactor. The one that I'm the most excited about, I'm not going to lie, is the socket type saving feature. Now, once you assign a socket type, that type is permanently saved, so you can easily switch it back to a previously granted socket type. For example, if you change a slot from an Almandine socket to a Malachite socket, both will be available, and you can switch back and forth as needed. This will also allow you to switch the socket types for each loadout to really maximize your builds. The Descendant balancing coming with the updates is for Jaber, Blair, and Ajax. For Jaber, his turrets have been improved to apply stats such as skill, power modifier, and additional attack, and will be able to be enhanced by Descendant modules. Additionally, Jaber's turret sync skill has been adjusted to apply to the turret he currently has summoned, and if the turret engineering module is equipped, the summoned turret has been improved to create an area. For Blair, we have his Pitmaster skill has been improved to have a more enhanced effect based on the number of flame zones. The duration of the Blaze Up skill has been increased and the MP cost has been reduced. While using the Extinguish skill, flame zones will no longer be retrieved. Instead, the Taste of Aggression effect will stack based on the number of flame zones out. The damage of the Burn Taste skill has been increased, and a skill button has been added to allow the skill to be cancelled mid-use. Additionally, the max stacks of the Incendiary Bomb skill module has been increased, and the performance of the Deadly Cuisine skill has been enhanced when the Classic Chef module is equipped. And finally, for Ajax, his Orbital Barrier and Hypercube skills are now affected by attribute resistance, making them stronger. The Body Enhancement module increases hit points, defense, and shield, and when using these skills, Void Energy will always recover to 100, allowing the use of enhanced skills more often. Additionally, the Void Charge module will allow the Void Walk skill to be stacked, and the Void Walk and Expulsion skills have been modified to increase damage based on defense. When using an enhanced skill, the cooldown will now reset. And that's it for this video, guys. Stay tuned for more, and feel free to check out my First Descendant video playlist for all of your First Descendant needs. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Later.